thought of even failing is not an option.
It's not even in his head.
Right. You know
It
what I'm saying?
doesn't exist.
But I like to think that a lot of times with life, everything is goes off of energy. So if you always putting that positive energy out there and you believe and you put the work in, because it's about putting the work in. If you put the work in and you got positive energy behind the work,
It's a wrap.
I feel like it's a wrap. I feel like long as it's something that's, worth, like, is achievable in doing, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't never played basketball and you like, oh, I'm about to play in the NBA, and then you think that shit's gonna be a little harder than what you think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm long as it's something, a great idea.
Yeah.
It got to start with a great idea, number one.
Right, definitely.
It has to be a great idea.
Yes,
A great idea.
Right.
Like undeniable.
Right. And then it has to follow up with the work being put in and the great energy. If you doubt yourself, then a lot of times when it's time to get up out the bed to go put that work in, you're I don't know. Then the shit never gets done. So I just wanted to elaborate.
And you got to be the change you want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we depend on everybody else to change the world but us. We waiting for everybody to do everything for us but us.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You just want to run around talking about they got me fucked up, they got me like this. But what do you have yourself? You understand? You have to have yourself on a level that you want to be on. And so, like, that's like a lot of things, especially in the streets. Like, everybody is not just going to fall from the sky.
It's not. You got to put that fucking work in.
You got to put the work in.
That's me.
I swear to God, that's how it was. You can't be worried about nobody else. You trying to keep over somebody else, you always going to fall off on your shit. You trying to keep over somebody else. You got to stay in your whole lane and keep pushing, keep moving forward. Like this, bro, this is what I'm able to do. I'm finna do this shit till this shit work for me.
And
every day you should be fighting to get better. But what are you living for? Life with no purpose is not life. Living to survive is depressing. And that's the reason why most people are depressed. They're not dreaming. You have to visualize your dream. And the dream to me is always to get paid to do something that you would do for free. Period. So if you're doing something you would do for free, if you love it, you should be doing it so much you're the best at it and that you're so good at it that you get paid.
People
you have to be inspired.
Yeah.
And then understanding multiples and understanding what that means and all the business that comes with it, it's a challenge. Life's not meant to be easy, and people think it is. It's not. It's meant to push boundaries. You're meant to sacrifice so the people you love do not have the same problems.
Right.
If you ain't ready to put 5 years of grind into anything without making a quarter,
right,
don't even start.
Right.
Don't even start because sometimes it takes that long to get over the hump.
That's what people don't understand.
A lot of people die.
Everybody want to take the escalator.
They're not ready to put in that work.
Everybody want to take the escalator or the elevator. Don't nobody want to take the staircase.
Right.
Stop worrying about what other niggas is doing, man. You hear me? What other niggas is doing don't affect your pocket print, nigga. That shit don't upgrade your pocket print. Stop worrying about that petty shit, man. You get your own team. You niggas stay 10 toes down and y'all push as a unit. You gotta outwork these niggas and you gotta have faith. Faith is the belief that something good is gonna happen for your ass, man. Niggas always worrying about what other niggas is doing, man. Fuck all of that. Let me tell y'all something, man. If you got a niggas around you and they don't support you, then you got the wrong niggas around you. You got the wrong team around you. A lot of people problem, they want it right now. Everybody got to have it right now. Nobody don't want to trust the process. They want to rush the process. That's why you got all these people walking around with the fake rollies and the fake chains and the fake bags and all these niggas rocking Gucci shit that Gucci never released. I was in the studio the other day with this youngin'. He had a $40,000 Rolex on, but the nigga had on $22 jeans. You ain't fooling nobody, youngin', except for a couple goofy-ass young girls that don't know what the fuck's going on out here. So never be afraid of what you come from. You hear me? And don't be afraid to trust your journey. People love to see you go through your journey. The journey of you from not having nothing to something. I remember I used to be in the studio with a young Meek Mills. He didn't have no money, but the nigga had talent. The nigga had determination. He had ambition. And he didn't rush his process. He trusted the process. Right.
Patience is needed. So the problem with people that are in survival mode is they want to get air and oxygen as soon as possible. So, thinking that you have to buy something and fix it and go through all the loans and whatever it takes to go through it, sometimes it might take a year or two to start getting money. But that happens. In a real business, corporately, it takes 10 years of loss to actually start to have profit. This is what you're programmed to believe. And that's what intimidates people from doing it. And that's what makes people have to use other people's money. But at the end of the day, anything that's going to make you a profit is not going to happen most of the time in a month. It's not going to happen sometimes in a year. But as long as you're fighting and doing something you love and you're seeing it actually evolve, then that's what should be fueling your fire. And you have to expect some struggle. It's going to happen. It's part of the game. You have to struggle a little when you're starting a business. It's never rosy.
Stop hating on a nigga, man. Salute a nigga, man. It don't cost no money to salute a nigga to say, damn, my nigga, your shit hot, nigga. It don't cost no money, nigga. You niggas like y'all got to pay to give a nigga love, man.
Oh, listen to me. In this world, in this universe, in this existence, in any vibration, there's a yin and a yang. There's just as much negative as positive. It's just how you perceive it. Everything has a negative. There's a negative in everything. There's a positive in everything. It's just some people focus only on the negative. That's called fear. You're leading with it.
That's fair.
It's the truth. If you lead with negative, then you're fucked. You lost. Everything is positive. Even when something bad happens, it must have happened for a reason, a good reason. It just for me to find it. I'm not
it's about how you approach.
Why would I pay attention to the negative or the fear? I can't control none of that shit.